It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to
Pats.
Field in Seattle.
Seahawks Super Bowl.
Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. May will throw to get us started here.
That should be picks. Yep. Wow, that's just terrible on my part.
What a start! Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
To Rashid Shaheed. Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
On with a quick pass out one. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
6. Patriots nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs.
Booyah, baby.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots tie it up late in the first. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots take the lead on that successful kick.
Seahawks 6.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
We go, set. Ready.
They've got a man in motion. This is Walker on second. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're through one. 7-6 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here.
Ready.
Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready. Get ready.
Darnold. Chased out to his right.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Walker on first down, and he's able to manage a couple on that run. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Now Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Brought down back at
Timeout
the
taken by the
43-yard
Patriots.
line.
They're first to 3.
Young lady.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Red 80. Go, set. Young lady. Young lady. Face up.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold.
There's no fucking way.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Will give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red 80. Young lady. Red 80. Face up.
Play fake. Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Patriots. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
First down. May. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes.
And he picks
They
it.
get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by
I
Julian
miss so
Love.
many other people.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Fuck.
Young lady. Red 80. Red 80. Face up.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be
Put it
stopped,
right
but
back
not
to where
before
we
he gets
just
him
fucking
all the
were.
way down to that 15-yard line.
It's a game
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3.
the Seahawks.
They'll have 2 left to work
Yeah,
with
dude,
before
I'm gonna lose this
halftime.
game. I fucking
First
blew it.
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Face up.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout.
Gain of 14 yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Another Seahawks first
Here we go,
down.
set.
First and goal at the
Red
1-yard
80.
line.
Red 80. Young lady. Young lady. Face up.
Throwing here, Darnold. And he takes it in.
That's what's
Touchdown,
hard.
Seattle.
Okay.
The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Intended for Kyle
Fairly
Williams.
safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
I'm playing like dog shit.
Andy Borregales to kick it
Now
off.
Borregales on to send it away. Here's Derink Young to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good.
That's
Run like
genuinely
that, Kate,
fucking
it just
retarded.
gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Rashid
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
It's now
Well, he already has
second
himself
and 10.
one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Are you honestly just chewing clock now?
First down from the 42. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Darnold looking to throw. Completed over the middle. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result
That's
than
not
that
what I
last
wanted to
run.
do.
It's second and 8. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Yo, lady. Here we go, son. Yo, lady. Ready. Reset.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. They get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Reset. Ready. Reset.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
It's so annoying. Like, just choose to run 2 clock. I don't give a shit. But making me sit here and fucking wait the
Second and
entire
goal
time.
coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has it down close. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Should be fucking tired, bro.
Fielded by Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
May now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Breaks free in the center of the field. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
For a 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, it's May. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. On the carry, it's Walker. And they take him down right along the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. No surprises
That's
here.
not what I
Defense
wanted.
quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
So
line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to pass it here. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New England Patriots.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught.
That's absurd, bro.
Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
On a fuck. Yeah, okay.
Pick up there of 28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Okay, fine.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8.
I'm not even fucking controlling him.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Ready, what's up? Rip. Hey, five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught, and he'll take it on in.
Got lucky on 2 bullshit fucking swing passes.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did.
Everyone just play this game chewing the fucking clock.
The PAT, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a decent return on that kickoff, and they'll get it at about the 27-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
What's up? Hey, five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
First play, and May goes to the air. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Crazy.
Here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm not reading mid blitz at all.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, what's up? Hey, five.
Now May. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's got Douglas going deep. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. May gonna look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 41 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Douglas in motion. On the give, it's Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5.
Throwing on second down. May. That one taken in by Douglas. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
They'll run with Henderson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
On second down, it's May. And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Mark out right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal. Receiver in motion, headed left. Third and goal. It's Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Pass completed to Douglas. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and a yard. To throw is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Patriots
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. 35 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He's found his receiver, Boutet, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. May to the air once more. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw now, May. And that is...
Bro, are you fucking kidding me?
What they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
I can't play Madden today. Kick my ass, GG's. Good for you. Loose butthole. Get it? I get it. Fuck!
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught.
That's retarded.
The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Great.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Forced out to his right. He finds Diggs right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
To the air yet again, May. That's incomplete left side. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's May.
That should have been
defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
May throwing for it. That one complete to Diggs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to
Fucking
him.
blocking, guys. Just
That tech may
outstanding.
change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest, but I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Hey, now, here. Hey, here goes that. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now May on 4th down. He rolls to his right. And they don't get the
Are you
catch they
fucking
need there.
kidding me?
It was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 4.
47. 26.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Dump off caught by his back. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun.
Was right.
Brought in by
Fuck.
Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
1st down from the 42. Prescott here from the gun. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
47.
Dak off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Wait, check. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cowboys
Here we're going to 53.
first down.
Here we're going to
First
54.
and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
15 more yards. That's another Cowboys
Here
first
we're going to
down.
53. Here
First
we're
and 10
going to
at
54.
the
Going to 54.
22-yard line.
26.
Prescott on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Intended for Javonte Williams.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Dumps it off to his running back. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead. At
So
the end of the
fucking
half.
angry, dude.
Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
The kicker on for
So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patriots, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. As the open man downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's crazy, crazy.
May on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun.
Nice stuff,
Deep to the
Eric.
left side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands.
He's good on
He
defense,
dropped
but
it. It's
switched it.
incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Five.
Again, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's a New England 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. He's got it. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But, hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tolbert now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Yeah! All right, 80. Here we go, 47. What are you thinking?
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
He's tackled at the 20.
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Here we go,
3rd
46.
and 1.
Hey, kill! 26.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Third down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Yeah! 26.
Going forward, it's
Oh
Williams.
my God.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill!
That's good for our
47.
Cowboys. First down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Jake Ferguson
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
26.
Dak out of the pistol. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. All right, 26.
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
13 more.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he just sends this out
Damn,
and
they're
over
must
the
be on
end zone.
fucking
So no
L3.
threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He throws a bullet down the right
That's a good
sideline.
pick.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Fuck! Oh my God. He was so far away too. I still keep. But when my guy. GG's. L3.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions.
To kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New
Mike
England.
Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from South Philly. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
down at the 42-yard
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Fake the
line.
give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
I don't know why you would throw that.
Intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown,
Gonzo.
New England. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick. Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get across the 20, knock him down.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Do you have any advice for him as he goes and does that?
23-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45. 2 yards on the pickup.
Maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man, it's
I'm getting so fucking sick of this just hurry up glitch where my offensive line.
the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Williams in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff.
No.
One's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 11.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Lions a 3-0 lead.
And that's a drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, Travion Henderson. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken in, and he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw again is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is going to be ball in. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
I think I might have fucked
Here's
up.
Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Hey, Shell! Shell!
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his targets. That's incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third down and 9.
Value three. Left. Like 20.
Goff to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Goff. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Bad time management on my part. Wow.
Is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield, past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. To Slav, a man in motion. On fourth down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
We're good. Crazy. Terrible set.
May now on first and 10. That one taken in by Douglas. Whoa.
He's the greatest wide receiver ever.
Down the 21. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Henderson now from his own end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Al-Quadin Mohammed. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 17.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Wasn't even paying attention the last 2 minutes. I have no fucking idea. The clock ran out.
For a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Here's May. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he
Wake up. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wake up.
So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. He's got a man. That's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
To throw is May. Escaping to his left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's second down. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third, they need 8. To throw now, May.
Oh, fuck me.
Exiting the pocket right. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up fourth down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's fourth down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive?
This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down.
I'd be pissed.
They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
Patriots first down. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down.
Throwing is May.
That wasn't
And that
right
is
there.
incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Five. You got crazy. Five.
Now May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 28
It'll be
yards.
first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
No put it here, man. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, kill. Cut.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. he's gonna
How did he get so open on that?
72 yards.
On 4, like, I don't get.
Detroit. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing now is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 11. Andy Borregales to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Super one.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Christian Gonzalez.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Caleb Chason. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
DC. Maverick. What is that?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. We are set for 4th and long.
Check. Right. Turbo set.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's caught.
Are you fucking kidding me?
First down. What will be a big play there for 4th and long.
That's pathetic. That's crazy, dude.
Both pre-snap and
Oh my
post-snap.
God,
This is about
that's
as well
fucking
done
terrible.
as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Gibbs trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss
Just
of 8
feels like
yards.
this has been the
Brings
story
up
of the
second
day
and
for this
11.
offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
We go tonight. Like 20.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete.
But that, like,
Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third
This is one of
down
those
and
situations
11.
that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
oh, that's fine.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Tonight.
That is caught. And
How
they're
is he
stopped
making
just
these
short of the goal
catches?
line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New England Patriots.
Umbris Boragalis to kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here goes Snap. You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Throwing right away, it's May. He's going to test this secondary right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Makes it second and
He was
10
looking for
at the
Stephon Diggs
21-yard
there.
line.
And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, here goes Snap. Diddy, what's up?
They'll go play action with May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Crazy.
On third and 2, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
23 yards.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First and 10 at
These
the
third down
49-yard
conversions
line.
are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, here goes Snap. Yep. Diddy, what's up?
Man in motion, heading left.
Torpedo. Hey, five. You there.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
With him. Diddy, what's up?
On play action, here's May.
There's no... How are these people making these fucking catches? That should be a pick. It shouldn't even be close.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up
Oh
now
my
for first
fucking
and
god,
10.
dude.
First and 10 at the
Okay.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Diddy, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. And that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, come out with me.
On second down, it's May. And he'll take this one in. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Patriots nothing.
That's so fucking irritating.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Just so unbelievably. That's so fucking dumb.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
First play, and May goes to the air. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
May to throw on second down. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
first down, Patriots.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's into the end zone. What a response!
Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, here goes tonight.
Maynard on 1st and 10. This one downfield looking for Henry. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
It's the tight end Henry in motion.
Hey, go. Right, he is crazy. Crazy. Hey, five.
Throwing on second down. May. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40.
Thank you. Uncle. Thank you, Bobby.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson, and he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Crazy. Nervous, crazy. Hey, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second down, they need 7.
Hey, here goes tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams.
I blind through that.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 3. Throwing now is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Crazy. What's that?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Rolling right. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half,
I tried to
they get
switch
the
to him
timeout.
too.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. His kick is good. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
Patriots 10.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
What's that? Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The veteran, Jelani Tavai, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Here's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
Crazy.
Throwing is May. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Crazy. What's that?
To throw on 1st down is May. This one downfield looking for Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Crazy.
Now May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Crazy. Five.
To throw is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Nitty, what's up?
They're going. It's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
May gonna look to throw. He's got Douglas going deep, and they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is gonna be 1st and goal. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and goal.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
To throw now, May.
I don't know.
That may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Robert
I don't know.
Spillane.
I saw him right there. I don't know.
Take possession here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
It's still 11-point game with 3 minutes
He's
left.
going to be marked down up around the 33.
Crazy.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down.
Five.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script
He picked
and
that.
use your legs
Oh
to
my
extend
God.
the play.
Wait.
I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply
That's a
needs to throw
pick,
that ball
baby. Ever seen one? Oh, that's crazy, dude.
On the give, it's Henderson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
What's that? It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Crazy, crazy.
3rd and short. And here is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
First and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five.
They'll drop to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Patriot 1st down.
May to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Crazy.
May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down.
You know, it's really surprising to see him, of all people, let that one go. You just don't see him drop many balls. I mean, really, regardless of the circumstance. So, yes, there was contact. Yes, they timed it up perfectly, but typically that's a ball he's able to hold on to.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New England.
1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. We'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On play action, Here's May. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
6 yards to go.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, Henderson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
We're about 15 miles or so west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in the Arizona suburb of Glendale. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
I don't think I've ever played someone as the Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To the air right away is May. And his first look is incomplete.
Is he just dropping everyone in cover again?
That's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That's complete. Travion Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's May.
Oh my God, bro. I can't keep doing this.
Traffic, and that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing here is May.
Yeah, wow.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Fuck.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Whoa. Who you got? Whoa. Deuce. Whoa.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Yeah.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up
Omaha.
3rd and 1.
Bus. Hey!
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Who you got?
They're going to run. Here's
He
Kyler.
gets it, dude.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I know sauce. Omaha. Hey, shit.
To throw, it's Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Omaha. Hey, Omaha. 2-2.
Murray going to throw. Short one here, caught by McBride. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We're scoreless after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Green. Hey. Omaha.
Murray now to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Benson is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there Well done, well executed.
Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey. Big X open, Big X open. Who you got? 2-2.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
That makes the score Cardinals 8. Patriots.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll get about 5 here. So take this down inside the 20-yard line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Second down and 4. They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To the air, May. That is caught. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
They'll run here with Henderson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have cut the lead back down to 2. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Marcus Jones picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. To throw, it's May. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Green. Hey, shit.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
Hey, Ace. Buzz. What you got? Deuce. That's one. Omaha. Whoa.
To throw is Murray. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
1-1. Big Ace. One more. I know sauce. Bush. 1-1.
From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're just...
They got his man complete.
That's just gross.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Big Ace open. 1-1. Ace. Hey. 1-1.
Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run.
I wanted to switch to any one of those guys.
Downfield by Higgins. Touchdown, Cardinals. Elijah Higgins, 44 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken a third quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
A Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for two here.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
19. Patriots 16.
I can't believe he hit me on that crosser, too.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
Their own 39-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's
They
going to
fucking
score?
ran into each
How are
other.
they go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry. Incomplete. Leads to second.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Henderson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Mays pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here, 1st and 10.
It's probably just going to run the clock out.
Past the 15-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a toss left side for Benson. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 60 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Come back. Omaha. Big Ace. Omaha.
Here's Murray from midfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Benson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Let's go. 2-2.
Off the option, here's Murray running left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Easy, easy, easy. Move, 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 move. 2-2.
Murray now. Touchdown. James Conner, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 26, Patriots 16.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Fuck, that sucks. Four and four on the day.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Here's May. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. He finds Douglas, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the gun, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back.
That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, New England. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy.
What?
There he goes, left side.
And he's gone. That's just clean as fuck. God damn it. You fucking kidding me?
Tyrone Tracy, 73 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
That's crazy.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Practically untouched. It's fucking crazy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This might be bad.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9 now.
Oh, Williams.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. May completes it to Douglas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7.
They'll throw with May.
That's picked. I'm such an asshole.
And it's intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Gano now to add the extra point.
That, dude. He's run 2 players.
It's 14-7 now here.
He had the fucking pick 6. Damn it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got...
Bro, what are you fucking doing?
Be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Oh, my God.
Pick 6, and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
I mean, I don't want to keep doing this, but if he's only going to run, like...
to the air. May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Williams brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And it'll be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And
To throw, Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, New York.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Here's Dart. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Everything blocks, man. Fucking deal with this shit.
They get him a new set of downs.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. 78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Brian Dable with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14.
This is fucking retarded.
Signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Let's go. 70,
Throwing his Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball.
Pisses me off more
A
than
winning
somebody just
recipe if they can
obnoxious.
keep this
Pick
up.
the fucking play.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
That's retarded. That is absolutely retarded.
Result is a first down.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. K'Lavon Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Well, we've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Third down, here's Tracy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 12, and it will also lead to fourth down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
106 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, his second touch.
Okay, fuck that. I never should have lost to that kid either. Fuck! All because of those fucking picks. A fucking terrible day. Back-to-back losses. Four and 5 on the day.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New England Patriots.
Andy Borregales to kick off.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On red.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first and 10.
Oh my God, what a cutback.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
That's crazy.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 62 yards. And the Jags need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Crazy. Here we go, front. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Five.
To throw, it's May. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 34. Here's May.
Oh, wow.
And it's intercepted.
May's pass
Fuck.
intercepted by the Jaguars.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting to 7-0.
And now the rookie's free. He's got a full head of steam. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 83 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
17-yard line.
Let's go.
This is Hunter. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
yardage a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Ready. Hey, line.
And they'll run with ETN. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And
Fuck, dude, I'm so fucking...
Attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Marcus Jones. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Oh.
Ready? 19 Tigers.
Hunter. There he goes, right side.
This is fucking retarded.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 57 yards. And the Jaguars.
Why is
are
Travis
able to
Hunter
quickly
fucking
to
football
add on to
Jesus
their
all of a sudden?
lead. Well, what do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved, and certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for New England. 56 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Crazy. Hey, here goes. 5. Lady, what's that?
Throwing here is May. And he's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down.
What's that?
First and goal at the 1-yard
Lady,
line.
what's that?
Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, here goes. Crazy. Lady, what's that?
They'll set up to throw. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are back within a score. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21. Patriots 14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 70 yards. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
28. Patriots 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Pats get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play, and of course he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw, May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw with May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Link right open. Decent 24.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. That is caught downfield by Thomas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, chin right. Crazy.
To the air, May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
26 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Etienne up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
coverage we just saw him break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one is right
That's
down
crazy,
the
dude.
middle. Well, I don't know
What
if
a
you ever go
fucking
into a
kick.
game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've
Damn
ever
little,
seen.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back to throw again. May looking to run. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. May going to give it to Henderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry.
Let's go.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jaguars 31.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And Etienne going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Etienne once more. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. His throw caught at about the 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
11. Hey, run.
Back to throw. Lawrence looking middle, and that's complete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
A final shot now from Lawrence. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They gambled for the win, and they trail by 1 here in the final
holy
moments.
fuck.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you had...
GG's, man. That was a fun one.